Hey guys, so we're gonna do a video about how to program, copy, cancel, and such programs and units. So I'm working on a job. I just did a video on how to run it was a oil groove bushing. So what I do is keep the, let's say if it takes two operations to do a certain job. Um, I keep everything under one program. So let's say I put a part number and a name and everything that's going to be working. Like you see, it's green. Then at the end of this program, I put the end, and then now you see all this is grayed out. So that means this is not going to be Mazak is not gonna use this or read this while running a part. So this is gonna be my second operation, or you can call it a second site. So normally the way to get to that function is you go to the program edit, and let's say you go to facing. So you touch the unit, you go down on an arrow, you do 1, 2, and here's an option. So control out set, control out cancel, and multiple control out. So let's say as you see, this is right now blue, this top line. You press control out set and automatically now it's green. So let's say I want to cancel this and I want this to be functional again. So you go to 3 arrows again, and I'm gonna press cancel, control out cancel. Boom! So it means it's functional. Also, the way you can see it. So if you go over here, okay, and you get this 3D rendering of the program you're writing. Right now you see facing in the program. If I do control out set, the first option, so now you see a mark that it's not going to be functioning just like everything else. So now I'm going to cancel, and boom, we're back in business. Now the thing is that since this is we're looking at 22 different units, so canceling each unit, it will be a lot of work. I mean, it's not, but if there's a better way, why not try it? So let's get rid of this to give us a little more room. And we're still at facing. So 1, 2, we do multiple control out. And now this pops up. So what's good about this, you just mark these tabs. These are the ones that you want to cancel or grade out. And the ones that we want to use now, we're gonna uncheck. Okay. So now we go to apply. And as you see, everything is great. And after the end, this is the second side. Now everything is functional. Okay, so let's do some more stuff. So for example, like before, let's create a insert. So we're gonna create a line, a turning. Let's say we're doing facing. How much finish we want to leave on a z-axis? So let's say 5,000. And now we have a facing, a roughing, and finish. So this is gonna be a rough and finish. There's a tool that automatically gets applied. which is a 35-degree finish. But let's pin this up here, or actually make it here. You press this, and now this is not gonna go anywhere. So we go to tool data, and we have two tools that can perform that task. So let's do 55 and 35. So we want 25,000 cuts per pass. So speed, let's do 320. Feed rate, let's do 8,000. M code 8 for turn coolant on. You can do M1, M0, whatever you want. Now 35, it's gonna be finishing, so we can go, let's say 600. That's a little faster. Slower feed rate, also coolant. Enter. So let's say the part is 1.5 inches. So let's start at 1.6. We have 30,000 stock, for example, to remove. We're going down to 0, and we wanted to finish at 0. So that's where the, let's say, OD turning is gonna be. So like I said previously, that I explained. Let me clear this off. So let's say this is our part. From here to here, we have 1.5 inches. And later, we're gonna be doing turning, and we're gonna turn this down to, let's say, 1 inch, right? So we're gonna go like here, for example. This is gonna be our shape. So first, we're gonna run finish from here to here, but later, once the outside diameter is gonna be turned, so this is gonna be gone, there's no sense for us to start finishing facing from here, because it's gonna be cutting air. So let's say if this is 1 inch, the way we can do it later, unless you do rougher and finish back to back, that makes sense. But let's say if you do roughing face first, outside diameter roughing second, let's say you can drill third, rough the ID, so internal bore, that's going to be 4, and then you facing finish facing 5, finish outside diameter 6, and then finish bore, let's say 7. The reason it's a good idea, so it depends on the part, it depends how you hold it, but let's say, for example, that when the drill enters the part, sometimes it can shift the part a little bit, especially if it's a pretty rough stock. So even if it shifts a little bit, you still have that finishing diameter, so to make everything perfectly concentric. If your face and your outside is finished, and then you're gonna enter with the drill, and it shifts the material a little bit, then your internal hole, it's not gonna be perfectly square with the face and with the outside. So that would be the reason, like, why you would want to split the, let's say, phase and OD turning and stuff like that, just to do rough turning first and then finishing units at the end. So let's say this is what we want to do. So we want to split those. So you can create another unit, or what you can do, okay, you can go to arrow. We're gonna do unit copy. Okay, we're gonna find our unit. So our unit is, this is the number 10097. So 10097. Okay, and now which unit we want to copy? So we want to copy 31. So you do unit number. Was over here, 31. Enter. Okay, so now we have identical unit numbers here and here. Okay, so for example, now we do we go click on a finish, right hand, erase, and then let's say so we just erased finish from here, and we're gonna erase roughing from here. So same thing, right arrow, erase, rougher, highlight it. And now we go, let's say, since our finish is gonna start at 1 inch, so let's go at 1.1 start. And now we have a facing rougher starting at 1.6, and we have facing finish starting at 1.1 inches. So this is a way to split up facing. There's a lot of times where you will want to do that for OD turning. For example, remember that anytime a same unit has a rougher and finish, so for example your rougher has a 32,000 radius insert, your finish is 16,000. Your drawing calls out for 16,000 radius corner. If you're gonna use the same unit, what's gonna happen is that 16,000 insert will follow exactly the 32,000 insert, so it will not cut into that 30,000 corner. It would actually make a 32,000 corner on a finishing. When you split them up, what's going to happen, they're going to follow their own path. So it's still going to follow everything, but it will cut into that 32,000 corner. It's going to leave a 16,000 corner, for example. This is one of the reasons, and there's going to be a lot of them where you come across. So let's say, I don't need these two, so I want to delete both of these. So you don't have to actually delete them one at a time. Where you go is same thing, right? Erase, and now this is highlighted, right? So guess what? You touch whatever you want, and it's just gonna follow. So you can highlight as many programs as you want, and pretty much delete them at the same time. So for example, let's say you want to do, copy unit. So far we copied one unit. What if we want to copy multiple units? So there's a way to do that too. So you can actually, let's do that first. So arrow, you have a multiple unit copy. Let's do the same program, 0097. Where are you? 0097, Burnhouse rod. Okay. And now we have two tabs, okay? This is the tabs that you're copying from, and this is a tab where you're copying it to. And the reason for that is, so let's say for example, I want, let's say, we're gonna pick something up. I want this unit, and this unit to be copied. Okay, and what this one is for, it's actually, you have to mark where do you want to copy to. So let's say you want to copy right before facing, or you want to copy at the end. So you press wherever you want, and then let's say we're gonna press it, we want this before the end. So remember, if you press here, it's gonna copy here. If you're gonna press here, it's gonna copy before this group. So just for this function, let's do this. So we want this before end, you do copy, and now automatically it copies. So since that was the first operation, and that was grayed out, so automatically it of course is gonna copy grayed out units. So if you do want to use them, you can just cancel them, or just go press here, accept multiple control out, okay, and uncopy them, or press cancel. Or let's say I do not want them, so I go here again, erase 1, 2, 3, and it's highlighted what's using, boom, and we're back to normal. Now what's cool about Mazak, anything you do, it lets you backtrack. So for example, we just deleted groovings, right? Operation that we copied. So right here at the end, you see there's 10 functions that we've confirmed, and you have an arrow back. So press that arrow, guess what? It just brought back whatever we deleted. 8. Okay, that was before we copied. 7. Remember, that was the facing we deleted. So let's go back to forward, and we're back to original. So what's cool about this function is, let's say when you make any changes, and you fucked up, or you forgot something, or whatever, for whatever reason, you can actually go back and reverse what you did. But if you're gonna finish the programming and you're gonna go back to position mode, this function is pretty much, it's done. So you can only backtrack anything you've done within the program as long as you're still within the program. So that's actually a very helpful function. That's just, like I said, another function that's available in the Smooth G, and there's plenty of it. But it's, like I said, it's we'll go over a lot of stuff as long as as I remember. And if I'll find something that I'll think that might be useful for you guys, like I said, I'll make another video. But yeah, this is how you copy programs and how you get rid of programs, and it's just it's fast, it's very efficient, and like I said, copying and altering, and it's just multiple single unit, multiple units, whole programs. It's very simple, and it's just straightforward. And that's, like I said, that's a big step from from each control Mazak came out with. This is very, like I said, this is very close to Matrix with huge improvements, and so far I love it. There's no other system that I like better than this. So stay tuned. Have more videos coming up for you guys one day, and it's almost New Year, so Happy New Year.